How's it, punters? Welcome back to Best Sports Betting, and today I'm going to be explaining how to play Mega Ball. I've had quite a few punters ask me how the game works. I did make a video about it in the past, but I feel like I can make a better, clearer video on how the game actually works. So to play Mega Ball, you need to buy a card. You can buy a card starting from R1, and you can buy one card, or you can buy up to 200 cards. Now you can change the value of the amount of the card that you want to buy. So I will start off with R1 and I will buy one card. Now you have no control over the numbers on the card. They are randomly generated. And once the game starts, the machine is going to draw 20 different balls. In order to win, you need to match up lines on your cards with the balls drawn. As you can see, as these balls are being drawn, it's showing me on my card where we are getting numbers. So for example, over here we need a 16 to complete a line over there. We need a 42 to complete a line over there. Now depending on the amount that you've bet, if you get one line, for example, you'll get R1. You'll get your money back if you've only spent R1 on a card. If you get 2 lines, you get 5 to 1, 3 lines, etc, etc. You can see the pay table on the left. Now what's happening here is the Mega Ball. This happens on the last ball. This is a multiplier. So whatever number, this number 40 came out there, so whatever number comes out, and if number 16 had come out, we would have got 15 times, a 15 times multiplier on that ball, which means we would have won R15. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy 10 different cards, just so that we can see what it looks like when some lines are completed. Now there are a few different winning patterns. You can see these by bringing up the how to play or the pay table over here. You click on that, that shows you all the win patterns, down, 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 so all the way down and then across, and then there is a diagonal across from top left to bottom right, etc. So there are a few different ways to complete your lines. Like 38 over there, if we were to get 38, we would have one line completed. So we are going to give this one a bit of time to let it roll, see if we can get a line and see what it looks like once that's done. There we go. So we've now got one line completed. That means we're going to get R1 back. Now we've only got one ball left to draw, and that's the Mega Ball. That's going to be 15 times. So whatever ball comes out here, 16, we didn't get anything there. If we had gotten a line that was completed with the number 16, then we would have got 15 times that 15 times our initial stake as a multiplier. So that's what makes Mega Ball so special, is that you can have all these different multipliers going on, these different bonuses on different cards. For example, the biggest win you can get is if you get 6 lines and you get a multiplier on the last ball. Now the biggest multiplier you can get is 100 times. So if you get 100 times on the last ball, the max odds you will get is 100 times 10,000 to 1. You'll get a very, very big win. So what I've done now is I've bought quite a few different cards. Now you can play up to 200 cards. It is going to increase your winning chance, or the chance of you actually picking up a win. However, I can't really recommend that you go and spend all your money buying different cards. It depends what you're playing for. I've had times where I've bought one card or 2 cards and I've picked up lots of wins, and I've had times where I haven't picked up any wins at all with 200 cards. You see this card over here, we've got 3 lines going on. So this card, for example, is paying back R50. As you can see, 3 lines, R50. So let's see what the Mega Ball is. 51. We don't have any of that for a Mega Ball. We did have 3 lines, so we will get some money back on that one. Now you can change your stake by clicking the value button. Obviously, the higher that it goes, the more your payout goes for each kind of win. Each line then goes up. The return on each line goes up by the amount, but it's always going to be the same kind of odds. Those never change. It's just the amount that you bet and the amount that you get back is going to change when you change the value. So what I've done now is I've played a few different cards at a higher stake, I've spent 100 Rand and we're going to see if we can get a line here. So over here we would need an 18 and a 49 to complete this line. You can bring up other cards by clicking on them. Right, there we go. So we need a 3 in that corner there, or a 15 to complete that line. There's only 5 balls left. You can keep an eye on the right hand side. It will tell you how many balls are left. So there we have one line. We've won 5 Rand because of the one line. So over here we need a 4, a 3 or a 49 to complete a line. Here we have another line that's just been completed. Our total win so far is 20. Now they're rolling for the multiplier. It's a 5x, so whatever comes up on this last ball, we'll get 5x the win that we should get. So there we get 140 Rand because we completed that over there. So for example, we had 2 lines over there. No, we didn't get the 2 lines over there, but I'm sure you guys understand the basics. It's very simple. Let me run through it again. You buy your cards, you hope that the balls are drawn in order of the numbers on your cards. You need to fill up all those numbers to make rows, and that's how you play and win Mega Ball. There are no real strategies, guys. I've tried, I've looked, I've seen some punters saying to play higher stakes and smaller cards. I can't quite say that I recommend that. I've tried pretty much everything, and I find the best that kind of works for me is playing a reasonable amount of cards. But obviously it depends what you want to play for. You're playing for entertainment, then I suggest you only play 1 card. If you're playing to win, I suggest you play higher cards. It obviously falls down to the individual punter and what they want. So once again, all you need to do is buy a card and hope that the balls that are drawn are matching the numbers on your card. It's all a little bit confusing when you have several cards going at once. That's why I recommend you start off just with 1 card, get an idea of how the game works, and take it from there. Fortunately, you have no control over Mega Ball. It's one of those things. There's a 5 times multiplier in the background. You just got to hope that you get a nice multiplier on a ball, and that's the only way you're going to win big. Guys, thanks for tuning into this video. I hope it helped. I hope you guys have a better understanding on how Mega Ball works, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.